Top 10 Places to Visit Algeria. Algiers is the capital city in Algeria and has an estimated population of around 3,500,000. The city was founded by the Ottomans and is rife with history and beautiful architecture. The ancient Kasbah is a winding urban maze, with streets flowing through the old town like streams. Also worth exploring is the Dar Hussein Pacha, which was once the city's most decadent mansion. The interior of the house has been under renovation since 2005 and is unfortunately closed to the public. The city of Algiers offers visitors from the west a stark and beautiful contrast and an intriguing glimpse into the past, present and future of Algeria. Tamanrasset, sometimes referred to as Tam, is a modern and lively town that you will find if you travel south through Algeria towards Niger. Tam has everything you might expect from a modern town, including a number of shops, restaurants, banks and travel amenities. The town is a great base for exploring the Oued National Park whilst retaining comforts of a well-equipped town. For various reasons, the town is considered unsafe to visit at present, and it is only possible to visit as part of a fully guided tour. Proof of a guided tour must be provided upon arrival in the town. Although this is currently a requirement, it is not necessarily a bad thing, as it improves the safety of visitors, and several fun excursions such as 4x4 tours are often included. Oran is the second city of Algeria. It is a lively port city with heaps of character and beauty. Oran is an attraction in its own right and has historical buildings aplenty to explore, including beautiful mosques, the Kasbah and the theatre. The range of beautiful architecture is possibly the best of any city in Algeria. Oran is also a great place for scuba diving, sampling Algerian cuisine and listening to lively reggae music, which has its origins in the city. Despite many positive reasons to visit the city, there are also many signs of the country's political troubles in the 90s are visible in Oran. The city filled novelist Albert Camus with so much dread that he based his novel The Plague here. There were many geographical reasons for the Phoenicians to found Annaba that are still apparent today and are the reason for the city's relative prosperity. The city has a natural port which handles many of the country's exports, but for travelers, the city's history and culture, especially Hippo Regius, is the main attraction. The ruins of Hippo Regius are surrounded by olive trees on one side and the sea on the other. The ruins include mosaics, bronze trophies and ruins of villas and temples. Constantine is a natural marvel that has transformed over the years into a stunning spot for tourists. The city was the capital of Numidia and after that Roman Numidia, and it goes without saying that politics and power have always played a part here. The majority of buildings in the city can only be reached by crossing the bridge across a large canyon. This gives the city a feeling of fantasy that has been retained since the time of the Romans. Despite the unique way the city looks, and its astonishing history, there is not much to see here in terms of attraction, and tourists may find that a couple of days here is enough. Ghardaïa is part of a 5-town cluster right on the edge of the Sahara Desert, but is also the name often used to refer to the entire cluster. Ghardaïa is almost a country in its own right, with its own dress, religion and social traditions. Guides are required in order to access the beautiful old town or the city Brahim Mosque. Food and accommodation here, as in most Algerian cities, varies immensely in price and quality. If you choose to visit Ghardaïa whilst in Algeria, you may leave feeling like you have visited more than one country. For stunning Moorish buildings in Algeria, there is only one option: Tlemcen. The buildings here can compete in beauty with those in southern Spain or Morocco. The town was important for the Romans, but sadly not much evidence has survived from those times. Sites include the Great Mosque, the Eiffel Bridge and waterfalls in the nearby National Park of Tlemcen. Tlemcen has its sights firmly set on the future and is currently in the process of building what will be the largest university campus in the country. Intriguingly nicknamed the City of 1,000 Domes, Oued is an oasis of a city in what seems to be an endless sea of sand. The reason for the nickname comes from the many domed roofs on buildings in the city. The reason for the domes is protection from the intense heat from the sun in summer. One of the main reasons tourists visit Oued is to shop. The city is arguably the best place for shoppers in the country. Popular items include carpets and affans, traditional Algerian slippers. Do not even think about entering the market unless you intend to barter like a local to get the best bargain. The souks can get busy, especially on a Friday. Djanet almost looks like a Mediterranean town with its white buildings and blue roofs, but it is in fact the main town in the Tassili region of Algeria. Set in a palm tree oasis, the town feels almost tropical. The town is picturesque but has a very small center with only a post office, bank and a handful of restaurants and shops. The town bursts into life at the weekend as French tourists arrive to experience the peacefulness and exotic surroundings on offer in Djanet. Only 40 kilometers away from Batna, but a different attraction entirely. Timgad is the expensive ruins of an entire Roman town. The ruins are a little overwhelming at first, but reward those that take the time to explore every row and road. There is an entrance fee, but it is well worth it for what is arguably one of the most stunning Roman ruin sites in the world. Nothing else in Algeria will prepare you for the vastness of the Roman ruins in Timgad.